Hi, and thanks for joining us today. My name is Kevin Duhamel. I'm the product sales manager for the workstation, jib, and gantry line for Gorbel. And today I'd like to talk to you about and introduce you to our newest product, the aluminum gantry crane. The concept for aluminum gantry crane is very simple. It needs to be able to be moved to a specific location, hence the reason we use aluminum, to keep it light. So how did we accomplish this? Well, we did keep it light. We use channel on our legs instead of full tube, and we use a design that is collapsible. So you can actually collapse the side of the legs themselves to be able to collapse down, to be able to fit into small places. It has to be very flexible, adjustable in height, adjustable in span in the field without a lot of work to get it there. And then our trolley design as well. Our trolley was designed specifically to keep things light and actually is included in the product. Talking about features and benefits of our aluminum gantry crane, again, the lightweight. We have to keep it light. It makes it a lot easier to move around. When it's collapsed, you're moving it from site to site or from location to location. You want to be able to have it light and easy to move. And then we've built that into the design. We also wanted to make it easy to assemble. The lighter the product is, the easier the parts are to actually put in place and to assemble. So that was key to the design as well. The collapsibility. You'll see here this end plate actually has slots built into it. The legs literally fold up against the center post here. So it makes it about 12 to 16 inches wide when you're completely folded up. So you can literally pick it up, two people can pick it up. You can bring it into a job site through a doorway, through a roof hatch, possibly even a manhole if it was being used underground, something like that. Easy to move around to the site, easy to assemble by being able to do it very quickly, being able to open it up, tighten these bolts, add one other bolt to the stringer at the bottom to keep it supported, and next thing you know, you're ready to use the crane. Very easy to put together and very quick. We've actually included a wrench that will fit the bolts as well, right with the crane, so you should have no problem with trying to find tools in the field to be able to assemble it. The next thing is adjustability and the flexibility. We know that it needs to be adjustable. You're not going to use this crane in the same application every time. It's going to be moved from place to place, so it needs to be adjustable in height. So you can see here there are two pins. These pins can literally be pulled out on both sides, and the entire crane can be lifted up very easily. We actually have an option we'll talk about later that actually assists in adjusting the height of the crane. It's also an adjustable span. So we've made the span adjustable so you can actually make it smaller if you needed it, or wider to the maximum width of the beam. The maximum that we design as standard is a 20-foot capacity, and it actually comes up to a 2-ton capacity as far as the design is concerned. We also have locking casters on the bottom. Locking casters, we know that this crane isn't going to be used on a perfectly flat surface at all times, so we want to be able to have the casters lock for you so they'll stay in place and they don't have any drifting or any movement of the crane when it's in use. We've also designed a trolley specifically for this gantry crane. It's actually included in the price of the crane, which is unlike our competitors, and the trolley is top running. The top running trolley runs very smoothly. It utilizes our same wheels essentially that we use on our workstation cranes, making it very, very easy to move, very lightweight, rolling resistance is very low. But it also allows for us to use a top running design. That top running design allows us to actually make the beam a little bit smaller because we get to use the full strength of the beam. And when we use the full strength of the beam gets lighter. So the beam gets lighter, easier to assemble, easy to store, easy to move. It has an eye on the bottom, so any chain fall or hoist you decide to use can be quickly and easily attached. And now we're going to talk about some options for the aluminum gantry crane. The first option we'll talk about is the height adjusting winches. We simply install this bracket right here on the side of the plate, and you can attach this winch right to the bracket. You attach the bottom of the winch to the bottom of the leg, and very quickly and easily you can adjust the height just by tightening it up, pulling these pins, and then you can ratchet the height right up to where you need it. Another option that we have is the pneumatic casters. Pneumatic casters are going to be used for any time you have a surface that might be uneven. For example, a roof surface that might have gravel on the roof or something like that. If you're using that, these casters are going to be more difficult to run on. They really require a flat surface like a floor. But if you're going to use it outside on a rough surface, such as something that has gravel on it or something like that, you could use the pneumatic casters. Pneumatic casters will come in a set of 4, and they actually have locks for them as well. We understand that the surface that you're working on may not be flat. So we want to have locks on them to be able to lock the gantry crane in place when you're using it. We're very excited about this product. We think it's going to be a great fit for the rest of our product, our gantry product line, and we know you'll be very pleased with it as well. Thanks for watching today, and have a great day.